The sun's gravity is so strong, it's zipping through the solar system and it's dragging all of these planets with it. Kind of like how you see here in this illustration. Isn't this amazing? But here's the thing. It's strong enough to pull this planet here all the way across the solar system with it, but it isn't strong enough to pull this planet right into it, or this planet, or this planet. In fact, this planet catches up to it, circles around it at 66,000 miles an hour, and the sun's gravity isn't strong enough to snatch the moon away from it. Gravity is so selective. It's strong enough to keep us on the ground, but not a butterfly. It's even strong enough to keep cargo ships upside down, but not a dandelion. Wow, that's crazy.
We're going to turn this into demonstrating and experimenting with the reality are flat earthers.
It's me. There's the equator. The sun is going to be right here. Okay? And it's going to be about that high. Okay? Yeah. So this is going to get quite interesting. Watch. Okay, there's another thing. We're level. Why are we level? Because we're on a level universe. Period. Okay. You're catching on. I sense it. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the biblical aspect of it. Okay? Okay. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. The earth was without form and void. And darkness was below the surface of the deep. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. Can you see where it's getting from? There's the sun. Get it? It's over the equator. See that dot? Interesting, good. That's what you're in. You're in a firmament. Under a firmament, on a level universe. That's how it works. Okay? I'm mimicking. That's all I'm doing. I'm just copying it. Now, when you look at it, see where I am? And where the sun is? It's going to be just... Oh, I'm about here. On the left side, on the right side of me. It doesn't lie. Just doesn't lie. Just not showing you right where the sun is to where I am. Let's move on. That's 12 o'clock actually. So I'm right on 12 o'clock. So this is 12 o'clock. That's how high it is. See, this is going to be taught in schools. Wow, that's cool, isn't it? You're actually seeing what you're in. That's how it works. Cool, huh? You see these names, Gemini, it's a twin. Okay, I don't know what it is. Now look at Africa. Notice Cain. After Cain, that's what that means. Yeah? Okay, you can do this at home. Okay? There you go. That's what doctrine. That's how it works. Doesn't matter where I move, it's going to sink. And the sun's right behind me, to my left. Well, from this view, it's to my left. Okay? And that's what it meant by the Bible when the heavens and God created heaven and earth. The form and void, that's what it's talking about. That's exactly what it's talking about.
لماذا جعلوا الأرض كروية؟ احنا راح نتكلم في حدود معينة، هو حدود العلم. إذا قلنا أن الأرض كروية، فالكرة معروفة حدودها ومعروفة قاراتها وخلاص بحدودها. لكن عندما نقول أن الأرض عظيمة ممتدة وحدودنا التي علمنا هي هذه القارات، لكن هل هناك غيرنا؟ نعم، هناك غيرنا في هذه الأرض الذي يسمونه القطب الجنوبي. لا يوجد شيء اسمه القطب الجنوبي، بل هو جوانب الأرض. ما بعد الجليد توجد بوابة عظيمة جدا الدول العظمى على علم بها، والبوابة تطل على أرض أخرى هي حضارات أخرى، منها يأجوج ومأجوج. وللعلم البترول اللي هو النفط الخام، البترول اللي موجود في أراضينا هو أنهار عندهم، هو بالنسبة لهم أنهار تجري يدخل في تحت الأرض في باطن الأرض حتى يصل إلى أراضينا. ليس البترول هي بقايا حيوانات أو عظام أو ديناصورات من الخرافات اللي الناس مصدقتها، ولا بقايا نباتات قديمة جدا. لا، البترول أنهار في أرضهم تجري حتى تدخل في باطن الأرض إلى أرضنا.
Globy, I'm going to throw you in this one too, but Toon says, so I did nothing and I'm making claims with no evidence when I say that common sense tells me that this contradicts modern science and what Neil deGrasse Tyson said we should see from this angle.
If you do the math, Earth on the sky, seen from the moon, is 16 times larger than the moon in the sky as seen from Earth.
For starters, the angle's wrong. So American Mechanic had pointed out to me that, look at these landings. They're all on the face of the moon that's tidal locked toward the Earth, facing it at all times. Therefore, there is no such thing as an Earth rise. It's impossible. You would be standing here on this moon surface and having to look directly straight up in order to see the Earth. Most of the photos I found were orbiting photos, and when NASA's not busy writing sex in the clouds, time and time again, they're trapping themselves in big old contradictions. So right here it says that the photo in question is in fact taken from an astronaut standing on the moon watching the Earth rise. And Globy always encourages me to look into the photo details, and as you can see, this is taken from 0 kilometers, meaning he's standing on the moon. And a lot of the other details were kind of shaky, hard to find, but I did see that it's the Hasselblad camera. So this is the Hasselblad. It was used for all the Apollo missions. And as you can see, it has no zoom rings or anything like that on it. Here are the details of that camera, and it has a 5.6 lens. It's mounted to the chest of the astronaut, And here's an example of that 5.6 of what it might look like. It's pretty much what you see is what you get. So standing from anywhere, everything's going to be, you know, pretty much to scale. It's slightly wide angled. So there's just so many things wrong with this photo and the information that they give us. And this was the photo straight from NASA's website, which Globey always tells me if you grab the actual photo from NASA's website, it won't pop off as computer generated or modified, but it does. And while we're here talking about strange stuff that don't add up, if you look at Apollo 14, the name of it, it's Fra Mauro, which is the name of the dude who created this map, which is suspiciously that area of land that would be on this projection of the moon showing the known lands of our world and the unknown lands surrounding it. Makes you wonder if they know something else that we don't. The Apollo 17 mission has the name Litro in it, which is the creator of another projection map. The Apollo 11 landing site has the word mare in it, which means night demon. It's just crazy. Tranquility is riddled throughout all these name meanings, which tranquilize with fallacy, and Roman gods and Greek mythology, and it's just so weird that they line it all up with their crazy religion. Yeah, so I hope this served as enough evidence for you. As you can see, there's so many impossibilities with this, given the fact that there would be no angle from standing on the moon that looked anything like this. You'd have to be looking straight up to see the Earth, and it would be taking up a large portion of the sky, being 16 times the size of the moon. This right here, that's just about the same size as what we see in the moon. So, yeah, tons of things. But go look into it yourself. You know, don't take my word for it.
Look, it's Orion's belt. Did you know those 3 stars still align with the 3 Great Pyramids of Giza? Egyptologists date them at around 2500 BC.
That's roughly 4,500 years ago. Wow. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
We've been told that the Earth is spinning on its axis and it's hurling us through space at nearly 1,000 miles an hour. And during all that rotation, the Earth is orbiting the Sun on an average of 67,000 miles per hour. Yeah. We've got the Sun, the Earth, and the entire solar system is all still in motion, and it's orbiting the center of the Milky Way at a blazing 504,000 miles per hour.
That's a whole lot of speed going all sorts of directions.
Right, and yet those same 3 stars are still aligned with the same 3 pyramids after all these years.
That's impossible.
Yeah, it is. You've been lied to about where you live, the ground you stand on, your very purpose in life, and who you are as a person. See, the Earth is not a globe spinning around the sun in an infinite vacuum of space. Your feet lie on a flat plane with the firmament over your head. You're not an accident. You're special. And you are at the center of creation.